Hi.
Nice to have you.
Thank you very much for your presentation. Well, I'm Pilar. I am media archive specialist, and I work in ATRESMEDIA, which is an audiovisual group based in Madrid. And it's a conglomerate of 2 or 3 journalist channels and also radio stations. And my talk is about our journey of transformation, how our role has changed through these years. Very quickly, this is the roadmap of our transformations in the very analog times, very beginnings. And, you know, this is very similar to your journey also. And here, in this period, is when we started to change our roles, since 2019, and so on. And now we are in this period with the full development of this new professional profile. And I have to say that we have the support of our managers, and they firmly believe in what we are doing, and this is very satisfactory. And because you know, we are always under the microscope, and we have to justify everything that we do on a daily basis. And if you are supported by the digital transformation team, is very good, a very good situation. Now I'm going to play a video which summarizes the things that we've been working on in the past few years, and with some actualizations figures since October in the presentation I gave in Bucharest.
Una nueva guerra en Europa y por tanto cerca de nosotros.
ATRESMEDIA, congratulations, you know.
As you see, we do everything, from bringing a coffee to act. We are well aware that this transformation is full of opportunities, but also full of responsibilities too. And the big question is, how do we define the role of a professional in a world where machines are learning to do what we once considered human tasks? We think that our relationship is evolving from just being a tool to a partner. And why do I say this? Because we have to face a lot of rejection in the beginnings of implementing all these functionality solutions from the workforce, because they were thinking all the time that we're going to be made redundant. And when we did all this, people were very afraid to lose their jobs. And now they see these tools as partners, and they ask you for more developments in this sense. This was the first phase of the integration of automation, where you can see here is, on the left, we have the transcription from the machine generated, is kept in blue. You see that tab. But we also have the human-generated text, or validated from the machine. And we have implemented 3 search modes in order to avoid noise in the retrieval. So whenever you want to find text generated by human, you search the first mode. If you want to search on everything, you click another button. And if you only want to search in the blue one, like I'm going to be lucky, like a Google search or something like that, you search, there's a lot of noise, but there are many possibilities that you find what you're looking for. This is our face or image recognition, iconic search. If you see in the left-hand corner, we are searching only by the name of the TV show. You offer the system offers you the faces of these actors, and if you click on the actor, you search him. He appears on those other pictures belonging to other TV shows. So, an iconic search, nothing new under the sun. This is the same interface, also for stills, and you can see that it has been, for the query, you use an external source. This picture of the girl in Bing, you drag and drop into our interface, and then you click search, and you find her in all these pictures. These figures I will skip because it was in the video before. And now this is the summary of that intervention. As you see, it's also the text in blue because it's machine generated. It comes from the JSON file. And what we do after is summarize each of the chunks of the text. Here is in raw material, is the object identification. If you see in this shot, this is the player. This is the desktop application we use. Now we are moving to a web application. And as you see, it identifies all these kind of fruits. And it's very accurate also. This was the raw footage. And now this is automatic image description, but in news content. As you can see, you have a group of people standing around a fire in the street, a woman standing in front of a screen showing a map, a tank is driving through a destroyed city. It's quite good. And what does this mean for the professionals working in ATRESMEDIA Archive? What do we do with all this spare time that we have now? We are doing lots of things. Knowledge graphs and ontologies. We are also giving support to the archive sales consulting and management team. We also offer our services as film researchers for others, and we actively participate in making our collections available to third parties. We also organize and proactively identify which part of the needs of footage in our archive, and we act as producers. We locate the best places to film. We do a lot of things, and this keeps our collections updated because the people who search the database know where are the weak points, and you know what images you need to renew. We also, this is another thing that we do, we act as commercials, and we go to fairs, the industry fairs and events, and we offer our services. We also plan workshops with production companies to help them to digitize and monetize their own audiovisual archives with the assistance of our media archive specialist. Keep in mind that we are in the path of self-funding ourselves as a unit in this huge organization. So the aim is that we are autonomous completely. Step by step. This is, since 2021, we started to make this pieces for ATRESMEDIA. This is the TikTok of ATRESMEDIA, and previously they asked to make one Noti Express, which was a summary, a short piece of news each day from Monday to Friday. But now they asked, the general manager asked that we have to provide them with 3 pieces a day from Monday to Friday. So they are happy with our work, they require our services, and I'm going to play this video. It doesn't matter what she says, it's just in terms that you see how is the edition. And
Sí, es la primera vez que se utiliza en nuestro país. Según los responsables del proyecto, es más barato, más preciso y más sencillo de instalar comparado con un radar convencional. Se trata de esta baldosa capaz de distinguir si se trata de...
We have more creative liberty in other pieces for Onda Cero, which is the radio station. Here, not only we edit the pieces, we decide the themes, but also we write and provide the script. This is translated, and we put also the hashtags. You see Archivo ATRESMEDIA, ATRESMEDIA Archive, and you know, this is what it's all about. I'm going to play it. This is also the website of the other generalist channel, which is La Sexta, and here we have our own vertical. You can read there this documentation, ATRESMEDIA, and this is done by our documentalists also. This is another example, which is, it has been credited to us. Eva Meriño, I don't know if you can read it. This was the intern. This is not very usual that they credit the pieces that you do. So, and these are the documentalists who work with us, and these are all the pieces that they've created. Since January, we also have our own TikTok, ATRESMEDIA Archivo, and this is, sorry for what's going next, because I hate this. This is our representative in Eurovision. Sorry for that. I'm going to play. enough. Sorry for that again. This is a way to display or showcase the contents of our archive. And we have total liberty in selecting the content, and you know, it's, I think, a good way to show what we do. Not again, not again. We also provide consulting services to third parties. We did this amazing project with the Spanish National Library, and we are in the Spanish Open University helping them to decide which fields of metadata they need, because this is a special unit within the Spanish Open University. It's ATRESMEDIA, it's a small unit, but they don't know what to do with their contents. So we are trying to help them, and we won the contest, and we're helping them. And these are the projects that we're working on. This year, we are training our workforce, and we are giving them new skills. And this year, they attended this course held in the radio studios of Onda Cero, and they were very happy to attend. And this is an ongoing process. We are going to form the 62 people that work with us. And the other new project for this year is that we are, you know, FreePic? It's a platform. They are starting to have a video, but before it was also for stills, pictures, PSDs, illustration, graphics, and now we have created this kind of corner for ATRESMEDIA, where we upload, you know, very short clips. This is all raw footage, and also B-roll, and also images of people, but when you have all the model releases or property releases. So it's a way also to, not only to monetize, but also to show what do we have in our archives. So you can check if you want. These are also the things we're working on. Obviously, we are trying to, or we are giving our first steps on vector-based semantic search. We're working with a notebook, a Jupyter notebook with Python, and we are just trying and experimenting what we can get. We're experimenting with 30,000 documents, and it's not the Holy Grail yet. We have also exploring the synergies, the internal and cross-departmental synergies. We're trying to work with the marketing team, you know, leveraging the timestamp footage and identifying people on screen driven by the marketing and audience department and taking advantage of these synergies. But it's very difficult to, I don't know, to work with other areas because first you have to gain their trust. And it's a hard work, but we're working on it. The other pilot project is the automatic video clip editing for social media. And we are also developing the new cataloging module for Gamma Web, or in-house developed software, which will incorporate generative AI functionalities. And these are, you are seeing this before they are on Documentalist. So you can see that if you search cemetery, they give you the exact shot, people fighting. But here, in this case, this is the interview to President Mujica. They give you keywords, identify the people, the interviewer, the interviewee, but the summary is quite good, but is not 100% grammatically correct. So it needs human intervention. Yay! So is there a place for the traditional media archive specialists in this new AI-driven world? Absolutely. In my point of view, we are still needed. Obviously, we need to add new skills, because we've said many times in these 2 days that continuous learning, AI literacy, data science knowledge, you know, we need to oversee AI and ensure quality control of the materials the machines are generating. Human expertise is still irreplaceable, especially in areas like curation, ethical oversight, and creative decision-making. This has been said already. AI in the archive affects the larger production ecosystem in the production, in the pre-production, interdepartmental collaboration, and we envision a collaborative future. So, the transformation is inevitable, this change is unstoppable, and resisting it will only leave organization behind. I can summarize my whole presentation in that paragraph. However, technology is only as powerful as how we choose to use it. And in ATRESMEDIA, the focus is on augmenting human potential rather than replacing it. I don't think AI is going to replace us. I think that it is going to empower us, and we have to explore together these new possibilities of who we can become. And that's it. We can go to grab the coffee.